I bought this hard candy cotton candy maker from a guy who needed some money, so I thought I'd give it a try. Now, when you get them new, this is separate. Then you got to put this bottom part on, and then this part goes on the top of it. There's also a center part spinning there that comes out for cleaning. So you turn it on for 5 or 10 minutes, let it get hot. You can already see there's some fibers forming. So it's probably there. Now you shut it off and add your sugar, and you can put different pieces of hard candy in there. I thought about trying a couple pieces of butterscotch to see if it would work. I guess it melts it, then it spins it out into this cotton candy stuff. But for now, my first try, I'm going to use this cotton candy sugar and see how that works. So you want to put in 1 level teaspoon, I guess, or tablespoon, whatever it is. So give that a shot. Now I have to shut it off. Tweet. Okay, so the on-off button's right on the side. So we'll turn that off. Basically, that's so it quits spinning while you add the sugar. I don't think it has to cool off. I think it's just you stop the spinning while you put the sugar in. It's almost stopped, right? This will get better coverage. All right, then we turn it back on. And centrifugal force will force it to the outside where it'll heat and start making cotton candy. Now he has a couple of these plastic tubes, but you can also get, sorry, I'm not that prepared, but you can get those paper cones if you're having a party. And he had a whole bunch of these different flavors. There's red, blue raspberry, lime, watermelon, pink vanilla, pina colada. And I guess you can even collect the candy chunks off of the side and reuse them. There's nothing wrong with them. Well, let's see if this baby's forming some cotton candy yet. And the idea, I guess, is you go around in a circle, and as you do, you kind of twirl the cone, and that will collect the fibers. But right now, I think that's just leftovers. So we'll have to give it a minute. I guess it does take a little while. I don't know if it's 5 minutes or what, but it takes a while to make a cotton candy. When I was a kid, we used to go to this park, and they had a snow cone, made snow cones and cotton candy, and they also had picnic tables, and they would let you borrow. They had tons of comic books. We couldn't afford to buy them, so you could sit there and read comic books for hours, buy a snow cone. If I remember right, this is a long time ago, they even you could even get them with a scoop of ice cream in the bottom and then a snow cone on top, so that was even better. Well, I'm going to pause this for just a minute. No sense in you waiting for 5 minutes. I'll turn it back on when this thing starts making some candy. He told me he was going to clean it before he brought it to me, but I guess he forgot to do that. That's why you see the blue cotton candy on the sides. I'm just going to make one for test just to see how it works. And then I'm either going to put it in the dishwasher or just submerge it in the sink. Now, like I said, this is 2 pieces. And then that center piece pulls out of there also. So you can soak it all in water and get it nice and clean before the next time. Because right now, there's a few leftovers. I can smell it, but I'm not seeing any fibers yet. So we'll give it a few more minutes. So we got some cotton candy going now. It took a while, probably 5 minutes for it to heat up, but I guess that once it gets to that point, then it started off really slow, barely making it, but now it's coming out like crazy. Maybe I don't have to go inside the bowl. I can just keep winding it up like this. Really don't know. I don't have any experience at making cotton candy, but this seems to be working. It's all kind of stuck together, so it's just spinning it around and building up on the tube. Yeah, once it gets nice and hot, then she really starts spinning out the cotton candy. It's kind of cool. I guess you can see I dropped some down inside there, but it's working pretty good. You sit on top of it once you catch it, and just keep twirling it around. Get yourself some cotton candy. I suppose when you shut it off, whatever's left in there will get hard again, and then you can it'll work next time you use it. Well, that seems to be my cotton candy experience. It seems to be running out of steam here. Maybe not completely though. Yeah, I think it's about done. I'm going to shut it off. That's kind of cool. Not like the commercial stuff. I suppose you would have to just keep adding and building up on it. And maybe there's a secret. Maybe you don't stick it down inside there. You just catch it and start twirling it, and it'll be bigger and fluffier. But other than a good cleanup, and I can see it added a lot more stuff to the sides that spun out, sugar. So I guess that's where you scrape it off and dump it back in and reuse it. Anyway, hope this helps you out if you're thinking about buying one. It's kind of a small cotton candy, but it might be good for kids. You don't want them getting overloaded on sugar too much. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Just wanted to add this. I have everything in the sink soaking to clean it up. But that center thing, the metal spinning thing, was a little hard to pull up. And it was still hot. So what I did is I went under both sides of it, fork on both sides. And then I just pried a little bit on both sides, and it popped right up off of there. Don't do it when it's too hot, because you have to hang on to it or fall on your counter and burn it. But something like that works pretty good for taking that centerpiece out, so you can clean it also.